Hi everyone, I'm Katy Wilson and I am a professional property investor. Today we are in St Ives in Huntingdon and we're going to be looking at this bungalow over here where we've got it massively discounted. Well, I say we've got it massively discounted. Siobhan has got it massively discounted. This is Siobhan.
Hello.
Siobhan has done the deal and successfully packaged it on and made herself massive cash flow from a property that she's not even buying for herself. So if you are sat there thinking, I'm not sure whether to get into property right now with what's going on in the market, with interest rates rising, don't worry. Watch this video to the end because I'm going to be addressing that problem in this video. But before we go into all of the detail, be sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. So let's go and have a look inside the bungalow. So we're inside the property. We are currently in the entrance hallway. We're going to take a walk through the property and have a look to see what needs doing. So we've replaced this door, right? You can open it.
Open it.
Okay, so we're in the hallway.
Yeah.
It's very dry. I think just a lick of paint.
Yeah.
We've got storage heaters, so we need to put central heating in the house.
Yes.
We've accommodated for that.
Yeah, new boiler and gas radiators throughout.
Perfect. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
What room do we think this would be? Because we're in a
This
bungalow,
is-
so it's a bit unusual, isn't it, to a normal house?
Bedroom 2.
Okay, so this room is pretty simple to actually refurbish. It looks really bad, but actually it's great because it's completely dry and it's
Yeah.
just a case of new paint and new carpets.
Yeah.
The only thing that's questionable is these ceiling tiles, which are polystyrene. We've got some down here. So these are polystyrene tiles. There's nothing to them, look. The key thing is that these aren't to building regs anymore, but are pretty simple to remove. As you can see, they've come off. And they're coming off, which actually is a massive saving because obviously you don't know what's behind them.
Yeah.
And it's a completely flat ceiling. It looks like it's got cracks in it. It hasn't actually got cracks in it. If you look closely, you can see that this is actually pen, where they've drawn the measurements to be able to put the tiles on diagonally and do the shape on the ceiling. So it's actually a really good ceiling. It's in pretty good condition. Let's go and have a look at the lounge, Shiv.
Let's go look at the lounge through this way.
I love these refurbs because they look really bad, but actually they're very simple.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do in here, Shiv?
So we're going to remove the tiles again from the ceiling.
Beautiful.
We're going
Love the
to-
colours.
Yep, take the wallpaper off and paint.
Yes, I'm always against taking wallpaper off walls because you don't know what's behind it, but we're flipping this house, right?
Yes, we are.
So it's got to come off.
Yeah.
It's overlapping, it's not in great condition, but I've got a feeling that the plaster behind will be okay.
Yeah, that's wallpaper as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that. It looked like real panelled wood.
Doesn't it? I know.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. So that's coming off
Yes,
with the
that's coming
beautiful,
off.
look, they've come back round.
Yeah.
These are back in fashion,
They
rose gold.
are.
Okay, so it looks really dated, but
Yeah.
actually it's just a case of take a layer of everything off,
Yep.
repaint it,
Painting.
carpets, and obviously we're going to be fitting radiators.
Yes.
Let's take a look in the other bedroom then, Shiv.
Okay, yep.
So the doors are in pretty good condition, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, this one is.
Although the builder has quoted to replace them all.
Completely replace the doors.
Yeah, just
brilliant. So
keeping
you've got that
this-
in your quote.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the woodwork.
Frames, yeah.
Okay, so this
here
is the
we are
bedroom.
in the biggest bedroom, the master bedroom.
Fantastic. Okay. So what are we doing in here, Shiv?
Same again, removing these tiles off the ceiling, gonna paint, carpet, rip out all the
Yes.
wardrobes. And with the lighting in this property, we've gone for pendant lighting because that's keeping the cost down rather than putting in spotlights.
Again, it looks like really old and like it needs a lot of stuff, but actually it's
Yeah.
quite a simple, it's a
It is.
simple refurb, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I get really excited about these because a lot of people are put off when they look at properties like this because it looks like a major job, but it's very basic, simplistic refurb. It's got new windows. All the major stuff is already in good condition. It's as dry as a bone. This is a perfect refurb. Shall we go and have a look in the bathroom?
Yep, let's go.
So the bathroom then, Shiv,
Yep,
it's small,
it
but
is.
it doesn't need to be big. So what are we doing in here?
So we're going to rip everything out, we're putting a brand new suite in, tiling that area there, it's going to be the wooden flooring throughout the property and painting.
Windows in good condition.
Yeah, windows in great condition.
And then obviously we're completely ripping out the suite and replacing it.
Yeah.
To completely replace this bathroom, how much are we looking at?
We're looking at £575 with a discount.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's cheap.
Cheap.
Because we get discounts because we're professionals, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So if you want to know how you can get discounts like what Siobhan's just quoted for that bathroom replacement, then you need to download our free report. The link is in the description below. It's my gift to you. So go and download it now. There's one more room that we need to look at in this property, and it's the kitchen. We've saved the best till last. So Shiv, after you.
Let's go.
Okay, so what are we doing in here?
So we're going to rip everything out here.
Completely.
Yeah, we're putting a new boiler in for the radiators and just a brand new kitchen suite.
So how much is the materials for the kitchen?
The materials for the kitchen is 2,500, again
Wow.
with the discount.
It's actually a really good quality kitchen as well, because I've
is,
seen it.
yeah.
And they've designed it for you as well?
Yeah, they have.
Based on the floor plan you gave
That's
them?
it, yeah. So they've put the sink here in front of the window, which looks really nice.
Okay, so what are we doing with this beautifully coloured cupboard over here, Shiv?
That's all going to be ripped out, so that's all part of the plan, the kitchen plan.
We've got new electrical system in here, so I'm pretty confident it probably doesn't need a rewire.
No, that's all fine.
This is a fantastic refurb. It needs a lot, but it's all quite simple. So how much are we looking at overall to completely refurbish this property?
So we've got 3 quotes.
Yeah.
One builder was very, very expensive. It was about 60 grand. The cheapest
Wow.
is 40 grand. There's
Yeah.
a middle one at 50 grand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think the 40 and 50 grand mark is about what I would expect in this
Yeah.
market. You know, considering that materials have gone up, what's the most expensive thing it needs?
The most expensive thing is the boiler and
Yeah,
the gas
and the heating.
radiators. Yeah, putting
Yeah.
that in. That was about 7,000.
7,000 for the new boiler, all the radiators to be fitted,
Yeah.
and obviously they've got to be piped through the whole house as well.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so I think that's pretty reasonable actually.
Reasonable, yeah.
How much is this property going to be worth when it's done?
When it's done up, it'll have a GDV of 325,000.
£325,000. Wait for it. How much did you get it for, Shiv?
We got it for 210.
£210,000.
Refurb is 40,000.
40,000.
Yeah.
So we're in at £250,000. How much money are you going to make out of this property?
Yeah, so this is through deal packaging.
Fantastic,
So I found the
fantastic
property.
strategy.
Yeah, I have sold it to an investor.
Yeah.
I'm going to project manage the build for the investor as well.
So the refurb.
The refurb.
So you're going to manage all of that so he doesn't have the hassle.
Yeah, exactly. So it's completely hands off for the investor.
Fantastic.
So I've charged him a sourcing fee and also 10% of the build cost, so that comes to £12,000.
Wow. So you're going to make £12,000 out of a property that's not even yours.
Yeah.
As well as the investor's going to make massive, massive profit as well.
Yeah.
What profit does the investor stand to make on this deal?
About 60 grand.
£60,000. So this is a win-win situation, right?
It is.
It's really, really important that we make sure that if we're making money, it's like it's fucking haunted. It's really, really important that we as deal packagers bring value to our investors. So
Yeah.
you've created a really good win-win situation here.
Yeah.
Because you're standing to make 12 grand, the investor stands to make 60,000 pounds. So you've
Yeah.
created a fantastic situation. You're going to make profit from a property that's not even yours.
Yeah.
And there's no risk in it for you.
No risk at all.
Fantastic. So I'm looking out the window, Shiv. Talk about the garden.
Yep, so we're going to have everything cut back and tidied up. That's going to cost about £1,000.
Yeah, because it's not actually that bad because we've been in there, haven't
Yes, we have.
It looks worse
Yeah.
than it is.
Yeah, and there's a pathway going down the back to a gate, and out the back there's a parking space, which is
And
great.
you've got a garage by the
We've
looks
got
of it
a
as well.
garage as well. Yep,
The garden looks worse than it actually is. We've walked through there, haven't we? Well, we've tried.
we've tried.
Yes, and we stumbled upon a substantial amount of bees or wasps. You know, if I walk through a cobweb, I'm going to scream. Don't like spiders. Oh my God, get out. There's bees. Wasps.
It was the wrong house.
No. Sorry. I'm not getting stung.
No. Don't.
Yeah, not after my last reaction, the pina colada. So the great thing about the strategy that you implement here, Shiv, is that you're a deal packager, which means no money in for you. You don't buy this property and therefore there's no risk.
Yeah, it's all low risk.
There's a lot of people in this climate right now that are concerned about what's happening in the market. So at the moment, there's quite a few different things happening. The most important one being interest rates. They're on the rise. Now, I think, and I don't have a crystal ball, I think we're probably going to have 2 more increases in the next 18 months to 2 years. So 2 increases, probably about 0.25%, 0.5% increase over the next 2 years. There are a lot of people at the moment on fixed term mortgages. So what that means is when they come off their fixed term, their mortgage is going to shoot up. And a lot more people aren't going to be able to afford their mortgages. That means there's going to be more deals out there than there's ever been. Probably more deals than there were back in 2008 when we had the crash. So, deal packaging is the best strategy that you can implement right now. There's no risk. We don't put any money in for ourselves. We simply find the deals and package them creatively onto investors and make massive, massive profits. So if you're a first-time buyer or you're looking to get started in property, deal packaging is the strategy to do right now, because you can make massive, massive cash flow so that you can save that cash and use that towards your deposits. The minimum that we would charge for a genuine deal is £5,000, but some of my deals have made me £100,000. So this is the key. It's all about being creative, and you need to learn how to do that. If you're on the other side and you have the mortgages, or you're looking to get a mortgage and you're looking to build a property portfolio, here's the thing. Right now, if you're taking out a mortgage, what the government are trying to influence is for you to choose to go onto a long-term product. Now, my advice is to take a short-term product. Drop off probably in 2 years' time, where the interest rates will start to come down and we'll have easing on inflation as well. So the short-term lending is expensive at the moment, but actually it's going to be more cost efficient going forward in the future. This is the key, being able to know this information and understand what's happening in the market and having access to products that you cannot find on the open market. So if you want to learn more about what's going on in the economy, what's happening with interest rates, how to get the massive discounts on the materials for a refurb just like this one, then you need to download our free report. The link is in the description below. It's my gift to you, so go and download that now. So Siobhan, thank you so much for showing us this fantastic deal that you've done.
You're welcome.
So just as a reminder, how much has your investor made from this deal?
60,000.
So £60,000, and you've made £12,000.
Yeah.
From a property that's not even yours, you've just packaged it onto an investor.
That's it.
This is why deal packaging is such a fantastic strategy. So no matter what you see out in the news, there is always an opportunity, and that's why you need to get educated so you can spot the opportunity. If you want to see more valuable content, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I've been Katie Wilson, and I'll see you in the next video. Just like...
Oh, no. Hey, you puppy chicken. Hello. Hello, puss puss. Oh.
Sorry, Ronnie. It was like we were talking, it was getting closer.
I know. I was trying to ignore it.
So this is the star of the show. This is the new tenant.